I'm back again with another video. So we're going to be making what is this? A memory bracelet. I was trying to think of what kind of beads these are. So this is in a bead assortment in the teal green. It's kind of a green color family. Move this light back so you can see the true color. But I'll post pictures on my website. Try it on. Really flexible, really lightweight, comfortable. You can't even feel that it's there. Okay, let's get started. So for this, like I said, I have my mixed assorted beads right here. And you can just put these on just like this. But I like to be extra, and so I have some teal color, like matching C beads. And I'm going to just alternate. One mixed bead, one C bead. And I'll just do that. And also when I first start off, I am going to put 3 C beads on there just to make sure that the ends on both ends are secure. Because some of these beads have a large hole and I don't want them slipping off. So just like my other video with a memory wire, I'm going to do this one the same. So we are going to cut this memory wire with 2 rings in the middle, and we're going to cut so that these 2 match up. Of course, when it's all said and done, they are not going to match up. They're just going to be staggered, but you're still going to have your 2 rings in the middle. Okay. All right, so let's find my end point. End point, ring 1, ring 2, ring 3. But we're going to cut right here. Okay. So I am going to use my dedicated wire cutters just for the memory wire or like other thick objects. So you'll see that I will put a little pressure on this. There we go. And this is what I need. Okay, let's find my end. I'm gonna straighten it out. Okay. Oh, I still don't want to straighten out. There we go. Okay. So I got them apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rounded, see these pliers? They're round. They're 2 round rods. So as you can see, it's kind of like rubbing against this metal. It kind of rusts. Not rust, but it takes off a layer. So your tip may lose a little color a little bit if you're not careful. Okay, so anyway, we're going to start at the very tip, and we're just going to make our loop. I meant to look up what these pliers were called again because I'm having a brain fart. But these are used to make loops. So if you wanted to make earrings and you need to make a loop, or if you're making a wire wrap on your crystals and you need to make a loop so you can put your cord through it, that's what these are for. But, okay, I'm just gonna do this very end, and then we're just gonna round it, and we have a loop. Okay, and that's good enough for me. I can try to make it tighter. Sometimes it's hard to do that. And then I'll straighten this part back out. So we have a loop. So I'll take my other set of pliers, and I normally just squeeze that loop just to make it a little bit tighter. See? Okay, so now I'm going to put my seed beads on. So I'm going to use 3. I'm just going to pour some in here. So we're just going to start beading, and that's it. This is pretty simple. Just got to put all the beads on. Depending on how many loops you got to go around, that's just the more time consuming part. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some in my hand. It's just easier for me that way. So I'll put some seed beads in my hand, and I'll mix these up, and I'll put these in my hand like that. I think it's twisted, but it'll work itself out. Okay. So I'm just gonna get 3 seed beads. I'm just holding it like this. I'm just gonna scoop them up. Oops, lost one. So that's 3. And I'm just gonna slide them down. I'm not gonna slide them all the way around. They'll eventually start sliding around. My hand is small, so they're falling out of my hand. So I'll pick up one of these, and then one of these. Let's see. Decorative bead, seed bead, decorative bead. Running out of space, slide these down. Seed bead, decorative bead, seed bead. Okay, so I'm done, guys. I'm just going to, let's see if I can add another bead here. It's getting kind of close. I will get a smaller bead. Let's do this one. Okay, so we're at the end. So I'm gonna pick up 3 seed beads, just like we started. And so I was kind of pushing the beads down as I went. So this is nice and secure. We're just gonna take our loop making pliers right here. And I am going to get as close, maybe about that much from the end. I'm gonna loop this under and then I'm gonna cut off the excess. See, it's starting to make a loop. That bead is falling. So it's starting to make a loop. And we're just gonna keep going around. Move this bead out of the way. So I'm holding that seed bead in place. It keeps falling down until I make my loop. And I can secure it. So I don't know if you can see, but I'm just pulling this tight to make that loop tighter. That's all. So now I have this here. Take my pliers and kind of flatten it out because I'm going to cut it. And really, when you're doing this on your own, you really just have to eyeball it and see what you're working with, you know, because every time you do it, all loops are not going to be the same. So I'm going to cut off that sticking up. And then also rub your finger across it, and if you feel the sharp end, it means you need to cut some more, or use your pliers and push it down. So I am going to just try to push it down. Or squeeze it down. Okay, so I've twisted and twisted, and I'm pushing this way to make sure that it can't come off. So I twisted and twisted until you can't really see, until I don't feel the sharp edge anymore. And that's that. And we're done. I might, you can add like some little dangles to go on the end. I may try to find some or see what I have. Oh, excuse me. All right, guys. Well, that's that. Don't forget to visit my online store at www.ValoraRauchel.com, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.